the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's a certain quarterback. The way they run on the field, you just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The 34-yard line.
Once again, Irving. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Baker throwing again. Intercepted in the end zone. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Lions, go.
Back to the well again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 6. At the
4 yards on that
line.
first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Bucks 38-yard line.
Now looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pass play now. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They don't get this snap. Time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat. Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route, complete. And he stops as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers and wide receiver Emeka Egbuka set to take over now. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He can run it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Irving on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation.
Yeah, I'm starting Middleton over 56. I forget his name today. 56 started last week. He made plays, but then he got blocked out of plays. I feel like we weren't controlling line of scrimmage very well with him. So Middleton does feel a little bit better, and he's bigger. He's a bigger linebacker, so he kind of fits my defense better. But the other guy was a higher pick, so we'll just give it a shot. I think Middleton's going to be the guy that plays because Albrecht's hurt for like I think a month or two. He'll be out for a while.
First guy he met, no gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield now off the play action. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. On the give, this is Irving. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Buccaneers first down.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Going now on first down. He's got a man left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Steelers.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Avoids a defender with that foot race. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another carry for him. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and short, Mayfield. It's on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down.
Let me tell you, this guy's really broke out this year, Sears. He's really broke out. Like, he's starting to get off of blocks consistently, tackle consistently. He was a kind of an inconsistent guy. But he's really, this is like his breakout year, I think. 55. I think he's played really well.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Glad to have this guy here back.
As Johnson,
Reyes is fucking good. If Albrecht wasn't so good, Reyes will play more.
Third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down. Here's Mayfield. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran. Their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Yaya Diaby brings him down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now on third down. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. He'll look to throw. He's going deep this time. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing it again here. Caught quickly on the slant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
It's going to be second and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen.
I'm going to put Gibson in the second half as my backup running back. This guy's got a lot of wear and tear, and I don't get hurt.
Big and substantial, but it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
That's caught for the first. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down. He's going to throw it. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down throw here, Mayfield. He finds Otten on the slant. And this one doesn't go far. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the gun, Mayfield. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
It is caught left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Browns. And this is Demario Douglas. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Browns come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints with a 14-6 lead at the break. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
Here we go, set!
Setting him on the dive. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, set!
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's a throw. On the left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on the play.
You know what's funny? Let me turn my TV down. You know what's funny? I don't throw to him as much as I do because I want him to have stats. I throw to him as much as I do because he's really the only guy besides actually Mitchell, that the other Mitchell, the white guy, that catches contested balls. Donnie Mitchell, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He hasn't made much of an impact the last few games. Unless he's making a big play, he doesn't make a lot of yards. He's decent after the catch, but I think I'm gonna start 13 over him. Because 13 is kind of like a smaller version of 17. The problem is I can't keep giving 17 10 catches a game and 3 touchdowns. I mean, I could, I guess, but 17's completely changed my offense. But it's just like, and like I said, I apologize. I keep throwing to him, but he's the one reliable. He's very reliable. Like, I know if I need 6 yards and he's covered, I know he's going to catch the ball. I throw it to Donnie Mitchell. Who fucking knows what's going to happen?
And the Steelers have a first down.
But in Mitchell's defense, Donnie Mitchell, he's a playmaking receiver. That's not his forte. He's not like a physical guy. 17, Croft is a physical receiver. That's kind of his thing. And why didn't I do that? I knew when I threw the ball that was going to stop. And why didn't I do that?
Williams makes the play.
I knew this.
And the Buccaneers get
right when I threw the ball. Here's one thing that's happening lately. When I throw crossing routes, this quarterback throws it. It doesn't matter where I manually put the ball. He always throws it behind the receiver. See, like right when I threw it, he decided to stop. That's a hot route. If he would have just kept going, 89 would have probably had a catch. But he decides to stop right in front of the fucking defender. So when I threw the ball right to the defender.
Todd Bowles
he was running when I threw the ball. When I threw the ball, he was going across the field. The second it left my hand, he just stopped.
Inside the red zone.
That's why and of course, my defenders are sitting right there. They don't catch the ball. They don't pick the ball off. They just act like they don't know the ball's there. But man, the second anytime a defender on the AI is even around the ball, it's a pick.
To the line.
It's fucking annoying. It's like you have to. I'm going to tell you, I try not to throw. My number one thing on a throw is to not to throw picks. There's times where I throw balls and throws, but I literally play this game to not throw picks, and I still have 11 interceptions already this year. What, week 13? I have 11 fucking picks, and I try not to throw them. That's how bad the AI fucking knows what you're doing. Or like when you throw the ball, it goes right to the defender. Or like on a hot route, he just runs the wrong route. He runs the wrong hot route, just runs the wrong one. And it's just frustrating, man. It's just, I'm trying not to throw picks. It's just, the AI knows what I'm doing and makes spectacular plays. And, I am up like 3 touchdowns, which I'm fine with. But,
if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker.
It's annoying when that happens. Like that, I don't even consider that an error on my end. I had a fast fucking slot receiver sprinting across the field against the linebacker who was strafing. And if he would have just kept going, the linebacker would have gotten fucking blown away. But he decides to stop in front of the linebacker.
Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Aubrey puts it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. New set of downs for them from the 31. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And there's a man.
Again, threw it right to him. That's my fault. I thought the linebacker was covered.
Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore.
It looked like he was going somewhere different.
Each of their last 2 drives,
and I ran through the ball
himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the
sucks,
price
man.
you pay when you're playing phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought he was covering the flat. No one. Why is that guy double teamed?
I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard.
This is what I'm talking about. It's like the AI and the AI makes decisions that in reality would never be made. I'm going to be honest with you. That's this linebacker in reality actually made a mistake. He just happened to fucking benefit from a mistake. So 84. See, he runs out. He looks like he's going to cover the flat, and then I'm curious to see what happened when I threw the ball. I bet you the second I hit the button, the AI changed what he was doing to the button that I hit. Instead of having a realistic simulation of a game, I forget the term for it. It was it's input something. I forget the term, but the second I hit the button, the AI just turned around and picked it off. Watch, because I think he was going for the flat. He was covering 84. He wasn't covering number 10. Oh, never mind. He was covering number 10. Looks like he was. Oh my God, what a bad decision. In reality, yeah. See, I threw that. I read what he did, and I threw the ball. So in my mind, when he started running that way, I'm like, he's going to go for the flat because that flat was open. So I was trying to throw the ball, make a crisp, clean play, and he just happened to literally, honestly, in reality, he actually made a mistake. He made a mistake. What are they doing on defense? Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. We have their fucking defensive tackle here. I don't know what they're doing. This guy's wide open. He's double teamed, but he's not really covered. It's just odd. Yeah, that's an odd defense. It just happened to fool me, I guess.
That game.
I got 2 fucking picks in one game. Like, unbelievable.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
On first down, they'll run. They'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing.
That's why I play him. That's where he shines, right there. That's where he shines.
His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
He breaks off, you ain't catching him.
And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 31. Buccaneers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's going to keep it this time. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Oh, he's going for it again. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
And second down only works out for a yard. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Well, 3rd down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives them this 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got his man, it's on him. And this is going to make it down to the 20.
Yeah, see, I like my defenders. Like I could have gotten that pick with no problem, but they just don't bother going for it. If I would have thrown that ball, they would have jumped in front of him and picked it off. He just didn't even go for it. Look at that. No, I'm good. Just let him catch it. But if I throw that ball, if I throw a ball that's contested like that, it gets picked every time. It gets picked every time.
Man, did he make an impact play?
All set now, 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
Right up the gut. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. No, they get him yet again!
They're doing this again. They're starting to do it again. They're just running my routes and standing there. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. First of all, they interfere with my fucking receiver. Like, really badly. This angers me to no end. Like, I want to start this game all over now. Watch this. They just hit him and hold him. And then he just runs back and stands on my route. I should have thrown it to this fucking guy. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm not playing well, I guess.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180!
They send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. That one connects. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay. This play going under review by the officials. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
Well, they did their due diligence, took another look at it, and the call on the field will stand after review. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 33-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run for this, and he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, here we go with the fucking shootout, high-scoring game again. Here we go. Fucking Jesus.
Line begins with a run by Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down.
Here we go.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down.
Beanie Bishop on the stop. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Again, interfering. That's interference. That's interference, but whatever.
4th and 3.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game to carry forward into the practices ahead.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down along the 25.
I love how he was hit in the front by a 250-pound linebacker and tackled from behind by a 300-pound lineman, and he fell forward 6 yards. I love it.
Done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield set to pass. He's got a screen to the running back. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Who's great ahead? It's Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Steelers get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
The Steelers offense headed out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's the handoff. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Buccaneer offense back after another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's a Bucca on the slant. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. The run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
To pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mayfield now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. He'll have the first down and even more. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Johnson. A gain of 15. First down, Tampa Bay.
180. Throwing, Baker. And it's Johnson with another one. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 30. First down, Buccaneers.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. drawn up for him. The Steelers set to punt it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.